Hey, is this thing on?
Alright,
Can you hear me all right?
Welcome back.
Yeah, all good.
We are having a new series on the channel, Deadly Tower Monsters. It's kind of a pseudo sci-fi, very B-class sci-fi movie from like the 70s.
Nice audio booth you have here. What is this, leather? Oh, feels like leather.
There's a audio commentary over the top of it because the idea is that this is supposed to be a DVD re-release of an old B-grade sci-fi movie, and that guy talking over top was the original director.
Betty and Tabitha traveled to Tibet. Okay, I'm all warmed up and ready to go when you are, Patrick.
The commentary is quite funny, and the inside jokes are quite funny. So we're just going to get into it. I bought this on Steam. It was like $12 or something or other. It's really cheap. So let's dive into it.
All right, we're going to start the commentary track now. Wait, are you deleting?
Yes, I'm deleting that. Let's go.
Hello, Dan Smith here. I directed this film back in, well, it feels like a century ago. Yeah. The studio asked me to provide a commentary track for the DVD release. And wham! Straight into the action. No fluff or anything. That's what we did back then. Crash-landed ship. Out pops our hero, the fearless Dick Starspeed.
Dick Starspeed. Part 1, in which space explorer Dick Starspeed reaches the mysterious planet Gravonia. Okay, so this is us. I'm playing on a keyboard, but you can play with a controller as well. And at the moment we've just got the melee weapon, which is just this, it's in the corner. It's just basically a stick. And you can beat things.
The ship's velociter reactor is damaged. I believe that I am stranded on an alien planet.
Played, of course, by actor Jonathan Digby. Went on to some minor roles after this. Such a shame. I thought from day one this guy's got leading man written all over his face.
So you can see the bit of a graininess happening, and the audio is a little bit tinny. That's because the game has an option in the menu to have DVD or VHS quality. So to fit with the theme of the whole old style movie, I stuck with the VHS for both audio and video. So it's weird like that. It's not distracting enough to make it terrible. But let's get on with it.
I'm often asked why Dick breaks these boxes. He actually ad-libbed it. I told Jonathan, always keep things exciting.
Greetings, citizens of Gravonia. I am Dick Starspeed, and I come in peace.
Probably shouldn't have had Dick draw his weapon when he was talking about peace. Well, maybe one day we'll go back and CG it into a sandwich or something instead. Ha! Just kidding. And this is what people pay to see. A no-name middle-aged B-list actor duking it out with stuntmen in costumes. Such stunning choreography. And the extras in those robot suits really knew how to take a punch. Oh, literally. I told Jonathan not to hold back. Give it all to him. Kick him in the nuts and bolts. And I know what you're thinking, but don't worry. We handled it responsibly. We made them all sign waivers not to sue for injuries.
Goodbye, brain in the thingamajiggy. All the way down. So there it is. There's the Deadly Tower Monsters. And we are right at the top. Haha! Off he goes. Oh no!
Holy smokes! If I land squarely on that grain silo, I should survive this fall unscathed.
Well, I shouldn't say this now, but you could actually see the strings if you squinted hard enough.
Fast dive.
A screenwriting trick from back in the old days. You put a grain silo or some haystacks down and it solves all your gravity-related problems.
It appears some of my equipment was lost when my ship was shot down. But what luck! This high-tech scanner reports that my ray gun is nearby.
Ray gun! Oh, yeah! Checkpoint grain silo.
Oh, the dinosaurs! You just don't see quality stop motion like this anymore, do you? Someone actually sat there and moved them, frame by frame. Today, it'd be done with computers, but where's the artistry in that?
Well, there's still artistry in it, mister. Oh, I should know.
Now, if the trees here look a little plastic, well, it's because they are. I took them from the set of my last film, Vampire Island 2.
And a ray gun. There we got a ray gun.
We got our fair share of nasty letters from scientists complaining about our portrayal of the dinosaurs. Was news to me. Apparently these stegosauruses weren't meat eaters. Must have preferred shellfish or something. Blah, how do they know? That's what I say.
One is down. The cave is opened. Ominous. Probably shouldn't walk on the landmine. Evil white apes are attacking us. That's kind of racist, isn't it?
As usual, the local population is defenseless. That's where our hero steps in and saves the day.
Beat that black ape. That's not very nice. Why would you do that to us?
We put Jonathan through a lot shooting this film. He wasn't the best actor, especially when reacting to getting hit. He's what you call a flincher. So I told the stuntman to really just go to town on him. It's the only way to get an honest performance sometimes. Our props master tried to make the weapons soft, but there's only so much you can do. Lucky for us, Dick's entire body was covered in that spacesuit. That thing was a lifesaver when it came to hiding bruises.
How curious. They dissolved into what appears to be gold.
You'll notice the gold disappears when Dick touches it. We had a deleted scene that explained he's actually teleporting it back to his ship. It's funny, no one ever questioned how Dick was able to walk around with an infinite amount of gold on him.
Damn dirty head. Out of it. Sorry, I forgot about that. The ray gun has, you see the blue bar, it's sort of a charge.
We had to redo these shots. Our first attempt was kind of a disaster. We tried using real apes, thought it'd cut down on the costume budget a bit. But have you ever tried working with apes? They are the worst actors ever. They don't sit still for a moment, and the second you take your eyes off of them, they're flinging their feces all over the place. Jonathan refused to work with them after he got, well, let's just say that he had to take more than a couple of showers one day. You know, you never forget the smell of monkey poo. We steam cleaned the studio top to bottom. Still never got rid of it entirely. All through the rest of the shot, we kept finding those little surprises hiding inside various props. Boy, were those the days.
Little surprises, though. So it's, you know, take from Zelda. Let's just sell the pots and get the gold. Oh, am I brave enough to climb up to the altar? Absolutely. Let's go. Hang on. I did notice I missed a couple back over here, but that's alright. Alright, here we go. I'm walking backwards. Just a monkey altar. The great mega gorilla approaches. By the way, thanks for taking my place as a sacrifice. We'll never forget you. That's not very nice. Inadvertently putting me up as a sacrifice.
Some really top-notch stop-motion effects, huh? Unfortunately, we skimped on the Dick Starspeed puppet a little.
The Earthman is not for you to eat, fiend!
Well, this was
So
groundbreaking.
this is
We had the woman rescuing the man for once. We were really ahead of our time with this scene, but well, then again, I've always been rather progressive. The studio execs didn't seem to get why it was such a big deal, though. Sorry, we don't see this as anything unusual. Ha! Of course! It's unusual! A woman would never save the man. It just doesn't happen. Not in the movies, not in real life. I don't know why we didn't get more recognition for this scene. Well, I guess I was just a little too ahead of my time.
Oop. Gorilla smash. And away he goes.
Thank you for saving me, strange woman. What is your name?
I am the magnificent Scarlet Nova. Do not question my motives. Just be happy that you are still alive. I must speak with my father at once. I shall teleport to his chambers.
M to view, teleport. Weep. And yeah, I think that's where we get to, because we're way down here on the ground.
Huh? Where is this place? This is not my father's chambers.
You have disobeyed me for the final time, Scarlet. Enjoy an eternity in the Tower of Eternal Solitude. For all eternity!
Ha! The old fool did not notice I am wearing my jetpack.
So, eternity in the Tower of Eternal Solitude.
Booster usage.
For all eternity.
Jump. Wait. Wait. Use booster. Survive deadly fall.
Jump, use booster, survive deadly fall. So, it's, spacebar, sorry, SBR. Having a brain fart. Excellent. A vertical ray gun. So, deadly tower is, towering. So, F.
Scarlet didn't quite realize she needed to shoot those energy orbs down below. Keep in mind, Stacy was doing this on a soundstage, okay?
Yeah. Oh, no, enemies coming from below. It's the brain bot. survived. Pew pew. Any gun on our here? No, nothing going on here. So let's jump off the side of the tower. Geronimo!
Ah, the energy imps. Such a neat effect. We had to paint each movement frame by frame and superimpose it into live footage. We were pulling all-nighters for weeks. Well, when I said we, I meant the artists. I'm pretty much useless if I don't get a solid 10 hours a night. But they were at it forever. They had to redo it all because I accidentally told them red instead of blue the first time. Artists. Ooh, the fearless sea monster, always patrolling the shore, eagerly awaiting for his next meal.
There we go. Excellent. Got it. I missed the double jump the first time.
Curses! My father revoked my access to the teleport terminals. I shall only be able to utilize the ones I activate manually.
Well, there you have it. That's a little unfortunate. Come on. Okay.
Man, some of these shots are dragging on longer than I remembered.
And we're back. You're not gonna let me walk over there?
Ah, I knew you would return.
Puny Earthman, you shall help me overthrow the Emperor.
Why would you turn against your own father? How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, this scene. This is practically Shakespeare in outer space.
Just as the entire planet does.
And, huh? Patrick, what's wrong with the video?
Sorry, sir. Technical problems.
Darn it, we're missing some really good writing here.
There. Sorry about that.
Well, we just passed right by her big scene. Basically, they agree to work together, but one must stay behind in the sleep chamber at all times.
So this is how it ends up.
Should I
play
rewind?
co-op with this game?
Never mind. I'll continue from here.
When you play co-op, you play as one of the others, but when you're playing solo like this, you can go in here and then go, who do I want to play as? So you stay as Scarlet. I forgot what her name was. Such terrible. Alright, so, jumping puzzle. Not a complicated one, really. But, you know, a puzzle nonetheless. There we go. The silver cogs and such are craftables for upgrades and whatnot later on. Jado to keep the knuckle and ants from crossing the bridge.
Oh, spoiler alert! Our heroes may or may not find a particular tool that will allow them to destroy those rock barriers later on in the film.
Yes, may or may not.
Right from the start, our budget was a little tight, even by standards back then. To make do, Tony shot a couple scenes in black and white. Originally, he intended to use it for flashbacks. But then I had to break it to him. Our film doesn't have flashbacks. We almost made it a silent film just to cut costs.
So, these big things. We get a tool, as he said, spoilers! You get a tool later on too. Yeah, we'll remove those.
I felt it was an absolute necessity we have a T-Rex in this film, but we got this Serato thing instead. Of course, I went through the whole production thinking it was a T-Rex because, really, who can tell the difference anyway?
Dinosaurs. There's the tower. See the...
It would appear that now is the time for us to climb the deadly Tower of Monsters.
Good screenwriting 101. Always announce the title within the film itself. How else are you going to let the audience know your heroes really mean business?
By their actions, maybe?
Now, that weapon, it's just an electric shaver, but, you know, I bet you'd never guess it was, would you? They look so futuristic.
I love it. It looks so futuristic. It's just an electric shaver. See the rings on the back creatures? Bam! No idea how to get out. Flip. He didn't die from the hit. Oh, I got both of them. One shot. That's take the healing. Hello, Monkey Man. Be careful, human. This is the Emperor's Tower. Nothing but doom lies ahead. Well,
I could have made use of that one at some of our meetings with the studio. Oh, you'd like to see records of where our budget went to this month? Sure, let me get that for you right now. Foom, foom. Yeah. Unfortunately, those meetings ended in a much different way.
yes, probably you getting in trouble by the end of it. Okay, so this is an upgrade station for see our missions. So at the moment it's rescue Dick from Mega Real redundant. So these are just objectives that we can do as we go up the tower. Kill a large dinosaur with a dagger. And then the upgrade. So this is the character upgrade. So we've got one skill point available. And costs 1,000 plus a skill point. We've got 11,000. So we choose whether we want to increase our health, our energy, or range weapon damage. So I'm going to go with range weapon damage. Because why not? And out we go. And then we can obviously swap over who we want to play over here. I'm going to stick with Scarlet. Just got this big post that's something nice and fun. Yeah, that's right.
I know a taxidermist who helped us out with these bat creatures for real cheap. He's not good. He's kind of sloppy if you want to know the truth. But that's the best part. A sloppy bat looks scarier. Oh, but you gotta sew up that sphincter. Just trust me on that one.
Yes, well, you have to sew up the sphincter. I got it. So obviously the higher the weapon, the more energy it uses in the shot. Electric shaver. Do a lot of damage when I get to hit the trigger and adrenaline boost, your attacks will be more powerful. Come on. Come on.
Oh, the squids. Some board member had these nephews who really wanted to be in the films. They made me cast them as squids. Whatever happened to artistic integrity? If you're going to cast a role not on merit, at least let it be a hot female role. My effects team kept assuring me the strings wouldn't be visible in the final cut, but I could see them. No transparent nylon. This stuff will do the trick. Yeah, right. I swear, those darn strings is what made my hair go white.
Sure it was. I'm wondering if I can make that jump across there for the gold cog. I can. Now can I make it back again? I can, just barely. There's a blue cog. I can't remember if each cog does a different thing, so we're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Okay, so you turn it on level, guys, you beat it with a stick. Right. I tried to jump and then got pushed off those stairs. Check. Tower foundation. Alright, what do we got here?
Air teleport usage.
Ah, it's
Jump.
the air teleport usage.
While in the air, use teleport. Quickly return to upper floor.
Yes. So we go like this. We go. Bam. So we jump off. And bam. Air teleport back to where we jumped off from. Watch out for that ink. The squid inks. An hour, and watch out for these dudes as well.
Oh, you don't want to miss a single minute of this scene. The nuclear ends. Hey, we need to remind the audience our heroes are climbing a tower, so I needed something that would stick to walls. Originally, we had these web-footed what-have-yous. Not very scary. And then, I left some cake out in my trailer, and it was crawling with ants in the morning. And that's when it hit me. What is the most obnoxious thing in the world?
Apparently. Also, it would seem. Yeah. Bada bada bing boom. Up we go. Up there, up there, up here, right here, up here. Bam! Alright, another checkpoint. These little ones are health. Yes, they are. They're single points of health. Break that. Get off there. There we go. Around here, around here, around here. Blue cog. Let's talk to the monkeys. Greetings, humans. Do you know what these glass huts are for? Yes, I do know what they're for, and you can't use them. Slept inside one of these glass huts once, and I woke up a week later. Well, you shouldn't have done it. When he went inside, he vanished. And this one here is your weapon upgrade, so it shows all the current available weapons. And basically the weapon, the upgrade for it, and what it costs. So to upgrade the shaver to the next level shaver, we need 3 blue cogs, 4 silver cogs, 2 gold cogs. We don't have 2 gold cogs, so that's not going to happen. Maybe we could update that later. We could upgrade the stick. So this is Dick's prod, this is Scarlet's prod. Spear, I should say, it's a Pokemon stick. Try the spear. And then, so I think I'm going to upgrade. So I'm going to upgrade Dick's melee weapon and Scarlet's melee weapon. And then we got no more gold cogs, so let's do it. So we go back, there we go, upgrade weapons, and it changes. See what spear going on now. And yeah, good stuff, guys. So I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you like this episode, smash that like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, @Reality'sMarked. And as always, we'll see you next time. Bye.